Community Connection Church. This is my Friday at 5, but if you'll notice, look at the clock, we are a little bit later than that today, but I'm so glad that you have joined in with us today. I want to share some exciting news coming up at Community Connection Church this month, and just hopefully you will be involved in all the different things taking place. And I'm going to be as brief as I can, but remember, throughout this month, you can always refer back to this video if you have any questions. This is kind of like your digital bulletin, per se, if you think of it that way. So this month is our harvest month, and just want to share a couple things coming up. But first off, in the morning, at 8 a.m., we're going to have our monthly men's breakfast. It's going to be at the Connect Life Center. Guys, I invite you to join us. We're going to have a devotion. We'll be sharing a biscuit or two, and it's just going to be a wonderful time in the Lord. So come on out in the morning and bring a buddy with you. And then on October the 5th, it's Tuesday. Now, this coming Sunday, we're going to have just regular service with no theme, but then Tuesday evening, we are beginning, Brother Chad is our community youth service. So we're reaching out outside of our church walls to our community youth, and we're opening up our Connect Life Center, and we're going to have games, fun, and fellowship. So I invite you to bring the youth, drop them off. I believe everything starts around 5 o'clock, so you don't want to miss this evening. That'll be every Tuesday night going forward. And then also on Wednesday night, our youth will continue to have their Bible study. But each Tuesday evening, some of you have signed up to be volunteers, and I thank you for that. They'll be serving food along every Tuesday evening. So that'll be a great time for the youth to come together and learn about the Lord. So I invite you to participate and go out and gather up some youth, your friends, family, any young person, bring them on Tuesday night. Going to be a great time. And then our first theme Sunday, coming up October the 10th, is going to be Honor a Hero. The Lord laid up on my heart to recognize our medical personnel, our first responders, people who go out of the way during this pandemic that continued to just essentially give of themselves. And so what we want to do as a church is, I know sometimes they can't make it to our building, but what we want to do is let them know that we appreciate them and are thinking of them. So Sunday morning, when you come in on the 10th, there'll be tables set up in the lobby, and on each table there's going to be thank you cards or postcards and thinking of you cards and appreciation cards. And you may know someone personally that's in the medical field that you want to send a card to, or you may just want to sign a card and say, hey, we're thinking of you. And it's going to be our job in the church to get them to the local hospitals and clinics and different places of business to let people know that our heroes, that we appreciate them. So if you want to do that, we invite you to prepare a card that'll get done. And then during service, we're going to offer up a prayer on their behalf. And also, again, if you know someone personal, we will want to pray for them personally. So I think this is going to be a great day. It's been a while since we've done anything like this, and I believe we'll be learning from it, but also know that our heart is in the right place. And we do. During this whole pandemic, the last 18 months, it has just been a whirlwind, and they've been under a lot of stress, and we just want to lift them up in prayer and let them know that Community Connection Church is thinking about them. And then the next Sunday, October the 16th, that's going to be Youth Sunday. The youth will be teaching Sunday school. They'll be leading worship. Brother Chad will be ministering with a sermon that day. You don't want to miss that day. It's going to be a great day in the Lord. The youth will do a fabulous job. I know you'll enjoy it. And to me, this is training and involving the next generation that's going to be coming in behind us. And so I ask you, Lord, to show up and allow the Lord to use you on that Sunday. And you will be blessed by their teaching. You will be blessed by their singing. And I know you'll be blessed by Brother Chad's message. So come on out, bring somebody with you, bring a young person with you, and introduce them to our young people. Again, that's October the 16th. And then on October the 24th, one of my favorite days, because we get to wear our favorite colors. and your favorite team. It doesn't have to be a football team. It can be a hockey team. It might even be a soccer team. Whatever team you support, you cheer for. We just want to have a great time that day, representing and cheering on our favorite team. Ultimately, we're going to continue to worship and praise God this day. And then after church, we're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs, and who knows what else we'll have that day. It's going to be a wonderful afternoon. Again, invite somebody with you to this particular day and let them know that, hey, come to church, and we're going to feed you afterwards. We'll do everything that we can to keep it as safe as possible and sanitized. And we just look forward to seeing you on Jersey Day. So again, mark your calendars. And then the following Sunday, it'll be the last Sunday in October. It'll October the 31st is going to be our Kids Sunday. Children's Church will invade service, and it's going to be led by Sister Kelly. I know she'll do a fantastic job that day. So I invite you to gather up all the little kids you can that Sunday. Bring them to church with you. That evening, beginning around 5 o'clock, will be our annual chili cook-off. So I pray and I ask that you've been working on that chili recipe, just tweaking it. So it's going to be the most delicious chili that's ever been served. There are some of you that may want to take the reigning champion off the block this year, and you've been working tirelessly to get that chili done. But either way, we want you to bring your chili. We'll have a regular category, and then we'll have our normal hot category. And remember, hot, it has it's about the heat. Obviously, it's how hot it is, but it still has to be edible and taste, have some flavor to it. So keep that in mind if you're doing the chili cook-off. And then also simultaneously going on, we're going to have a trunk or treat. We have several people who have reached out to us that said they will sign up for that and sponsor a trunk. So we're going to endeavor and try to do this year. Our goal is to have at least 10 cars. I think we're about halfway there right now, but if you'll go ahead and sign up in the church lobby Sunday morning, I know that it will be a blessing to everyone that comes. If you'll sponsor a trunk or treat, you may be saying, well, what is a trunk or treat? Well, essentially, instead of giving candy out your front door of your house, I'm asking you to put all your candy that you would that night and put it in a trunk, and you can decorate your trunk as a theme if you like. You can make it as fun as you want, but we'll line up the cars in the church parking lot, and we'll have workers directing kids. And as the kids and parents come through, they'll go from trunk to trunk, gathering up goodies, gathering up candy. If you don't want to give out candy, get on Oriental Trading and order you a bunch of little gifts. They're about as cheap as candy is, and kids love them also. Little trinkets to give out. You may be like, well, I work for a dentist, or my dentist said I shouldn't give out candy this year. Just too much sugar. So, hey, get on Oriental Trading. I'll give them a plug this afternoon. They have a whole bunch of little trinkets that you can purchase for almost nothing. Also, we'll have our hayride. The inflatables will be blown up. It's going to be a great night that evening. Again, we're going to reach out in the community and just share the love of Christ with them on this Sunday evening. One of my favorite evenings to get together as a church family. Just excited about what the Lord's going to do through the month of October. So please keep all these dates in mind. And then lastly, before I let you go, I just want to tell you about November the 5th. We're going to begin revival coming up in that week, and I'll give you more information as we get closer about that. But just want you to mark your calendars for our fall revival coming up in November. It's going to be a great time in the Lord. I know the Lord's going to bless you, and looking forward to all that he has in store. We have got just wonderful, wonderful things happen at Community Connection Church that I want you to be a part of. And to be able to be a part of them, sometimes you need to pick up the bulletin. Stay connected to us through our Facebook page. Stay connected to us through our website, our church app. If you haven't opened that church app, I invite you to open that up and just one way you can pick up the live stream that takes place. Again, it's going to be a great month, and I just want you to stay connected to all the different events that are taking place. I believe that if you will do that, the Lord is going to bless you. Y'all have just been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful the last few weeks in your support, and I just know that's going to continue. If you haven't had a chance, there's been some remodeling going on around the church, or I should say some updating. If you haven't noticed in the sanctuary, we've got some new lights. So pay attention to those on Sunday morning if you haven't noticed them. Also, if you want to take a walk and a tour over into the Connect Life Center and go upstairs, we've changed some things around. We've added a fun game room for the kids that you'll want to just check out and see what's going on. I invite you to do that. Again, this is your church. God's doing great things through you. I'm just excited to be your pastor and look forward to all that he's getting ready to do this coming month. Again, start right now inviting your friends and family. I look forward to seeing you Sunday. May God